Hey everybody, welcome back to Guns and Gadgets. Going to do a quick little historical gun control rant, I guess, in light of what's going on around the world and what often the liberal response is, the knee-jerk response is. And it's gun control. A little bit of history. In 1929, the Soviet Union moved to gun control. From 1929 to 1953, 20 million people unable to defend themselves were exterminated. In 1911, Turkey moved to gun control, and from 1915 to 1917, 1.5 million Armenians were slaughtered and exterminated because they couldn't defend themselves. Germany established gun control in 1938. Common theme here. From 1939 to 1945, 13 million Jews were gathered up and slaughtered because they didn't have the ability to defend themselves. In 1935, China moved to gun control. From 1948 to 1952, 20 million people who didn't agree with the current political party were assembled, gathered, and exterminated because they couldn't defend themselves. In 1964, Guatemala joined the gun control parade. And from 1964 to 1981, 100,000 Mayan Indians were slaughtered because, guess what, they didn't have the ability to defend themselves. Uganda moved to gun control in 1970. From 1971 to 1979, 300,000 Christians were gathered up and slaughtered because they didn't have the ability to defend themselves. Cambodia went to gun control in 1956. From 1975 to 1977, 1 million educated people were rounded up and slaughtered because they didn't have the ability to defend themselves. In just those examples, in the 20th century, when man was at its smartest, technology was at its highest, healthcare at its best, at its peak, 56 million people were gathered up and slaughtered because they didn't have the ability to stop their tyrants because of gun control. Is that something we want here in our country? Has it ever worked throughout history? Wake up, smell the coffee, get a gun. It's your right. If you have the ability, get a license to carry. Definitely get some training, and then get more training, and then always be ready and stay vigilant, because you never ever know when it's your turn to defend yourself. Did you know that in World War I, the Japanese avoided invading America strictly because we have the ability to defend ourselves? They believed that every American was armed with a gun. They knew that they were in for a serious ass-kicking if they invaded this country because we were going to fight back. Folks, it's our right. Why do you think the government wants to take our guns and at the same time buying a record amount of guns and ammo for themselves? This is Jared from Guns and Gadgets. Take care.